Thank you. We are talking about modeling in our last class. So we'll finish all the relationship between the first five tables. We created relationship between sales and reseller, sales and product, sales and salesperson, sales and region. And I could remember I demonstrated that without relationship in between the tables, there is no way you'll be able to analyze your data, right? And I try to bring it home that relationship is like bond between husband and wife, okay? Without a bond, there is no relationship. So taking it to your database, without the bond, there is no way you can aggregate your information and analyze it that you want to do. So that is the purpose of your relationship. So if I'm good to that level, if I'm good to whatever I'm showing on your screen now, I think I needed to increase the font of this guy. Is it clear to anybody? It looks like it's too small for me. Can you see the category, the values, and the sales? Can you see it? Is it okay for you?
Yes, very okay.
Good. So you will agree with me that, okay, let me remind you of something. So I'm going to take out relationship between products and product and sales. Let me do this. I'm going to, okay. So make this relationship inactive. I want to make it inactive. Okay. Can you see now all the value return the same? All the value in accessory, buy, clothing, return the total money, right?
Yeah.
Do you observe that?
Yes.
Good. Because there was no relationship between product table. You can see there is no relationship between the product table and the sales. So there is no way you will group your sales based on the products. Okay. Now, if I make it active, and I also demonstrate to you that here is like husband and wife, that they are not separate, they are not divorced, but they are not in good terms at all. So that's the whole idea when you make it inactive. So let me return it. So having understand that is when there was
Otherwise, you might want to stop recording.
Can you see my? Thank you. Hope you can see my screen now.
Yes.
Good. So now we want to configure our tables so that we can dissect our information, so that we can group our information, so that you can analyze your information very well. So we want to prepare the tools for grouping your information. So the first thing we are going to do is called hierarchy. Creating hierarchy of what, if you could remember in Excel, what you are doing with pivoting is to group your information in such a way that you can see it depends on the category you want. So we are going to run through all our tables and we are going to create the grouping tools needed to analyze our information. So, and for you to do this, you go to your model here. So we'll start with our product table. We are going to create an hierarchy called products. So you will expand your products. Okay. Now, when you want to create an hierarchy, I want to create an hierarchy that has category, subcategory, and products. I want to create an hierarchy. Oh, we started last week, right? Okay. See, I want to create an hierarchy that has we've done this part last week, right? Hello?
Sir?
Hello, class. We've done this part last week.
Yes, we
Okay.
did. We created hierarchies last week.
Okay, we stop at region. I can see we stop at region. Okay. We've done the one for products. That's when you have category, subcategory, and products, right? We've done the one for region where you have group, country, and region, right? Okay, that's good. Okay, let me move up. Let me move on then. Thoughts. Products. Oh, we've also created a formatting folder. Okay, we created a folder to group your information, background color and font color. Sorry, I thought I haven't done all this. Okay. Then we format the in the region, we format country as placeholder. Okay. So the next one, okay, is reseller we are going to start with. That's where we stop. Thank you. We will start with configuring the reseller table. And we are going to create an hierarchy. Okay, I remember now clearly. This is where we stop. We want to create an hierarchy in reseller that has business type and reseller. This. So you right click on your business type and click on create hierarchy. Then it comes up with this. And the name of the hierarchy is reseller. So you come to the name under property and the label you have there, who reseller there, resellers and press enter. Are we on the same page now? Everybody? Hello, class, are we on the same page?
Yes, yes. For
Okay.
me.
Okay. So if you are not following what I'm doing, please kindly call me back. So if you remember, after creating our hierarchy,
Sorry, I just want to ask, do you have the link to download this Power BI and the...
That's Paradise.
No.
Have you got the list? No, this is building.
Okay, Biodu, which list are you talking about?
No, I mean, have you got the link to download these documents?
Of course, on the Telegram group.
Okay, I don't know, but I've not seen it on the binary Telegram group.
I'm coming. Can you see me? That's the Telegram group. Let me scroll up.
Is that the general one?
Is the DA?
This for the DA.
For the DA.
It's in binary for the DAs.
All right, okay. I'm not okay. I'm not in the DA. Okay, I'm in the general one for binary group. Okay.
I'm trying to scroll. Okay. So this is the setup for the lab. Okay, this is the setup for the lab, yeah. Okay, so you have to scroll up and pick it there. Okay. Now we've added the first item. We need to go and add. So building, you might have to liaise with Juliet Adeoye if you want to be up and down with the class. She will guide you through. So add the next thing that we want to group on is reseller. Okay. So this is the two items that will be in this hierarchy. Then apply level change. On the reseller, we still want to have another hierarchy there, call it geography. And this one is going to be a group of, is going to analyze my sales based on country, state, city, and reseller. Okay, so I will start with country region, create hierarchy. That's the first item. Remember, I told you, the first item, the topmost item you want to group with is where you are going to start creating your hierarchy from. So the topmost one here is country region. So I'm going to call this hierarchy geography. Geography. I hope you are doing it there. Press enter. Okay. So you create the hierarchy with the first item. Then you are going to add the remaining ones. So click the arrow there. State, province. That's the second item. Go back there again. Add your city. And finally, add your reseller. So here you want to group based on your country, on your state, on your city, and your reseller. So and I told you when you add the items to your hierarchy, you must apply level changes so that it will attach those items there. And when you come under your reseller, you see geography there, and you see the symbol of hierarchy beside it. So click the arrow here, you see your country, region, state,
Excuse me,
province.
sir.
Okay.
What of the first hierarchy we created under business type hierarchy?
That's a reseller hierarchy, this one below here. It has only two items, business type and reseller.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Any other question, please? Please, I've told you there is no how do I put it now? There is no question that is not welcome in the class. Ask your question to clear yourself. Okay. Now, we want to we want to change the data category of your country, state, province, and city, as I explained to you, because they are place values. So you click on your country, you come under your under formatting, under advanced, look at your data category. So you change your data category for country. This one is country region. That's a symbol that holds a place. Then you do it for state, province. Select your state, province. Come under data category, country, region. Then you do the same thing for city. Click on your city. common data category, country, region. Okay, so I have demonstrated that your country region. Sorry, somebody is making noise in the background. Can you mute yourself so that you don't distract others? But when you need to ask a question, you might have to signify. You might have to signify to who is co-participating, who's recording for us.
I am Paradise.
Okay. So if anybody, when I share my screen, I won't see the signal or request. If you want to ask me questions, just signal to Paradise to call my attention so that I can pause and listen to you. Okay.
I have a
So
question, sir, please. The
please
last
go.
steps we just took now, I'm trying to find my way around it.
Me
Where
too.
is it on? Oh, okay, on the advance.
I'm not getting your question.
The last steps you just did now, changing the file. Okay.
Okay. Okay, I said I've been creating our geography hierarchy. The next thing we did was country, state, and city. I told you their place value, their locations. So now we need to indicate to Power BI that these attributes hold place or location information. So you click on country region, you come under your advanced property, and under data category, you select country, you click the arrow down, you click on country or region to show that this is holding a place or location information. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Good.
So all these
Will
things
it-
that we're doing now, are they still under data modeling?
Yes, ma'am. It's under
Okay.
data modeling. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Because modeling is preparing your information for analysis. That's what you are doing in modeling. Okay.
Is it the same thing as data manipulation?
It's parts. Data manipulation, most of the data manipulation you did when you are doing preparation, cleaning, and transformation. That's where you do most of the manipulation.
That's the
Yes.
one we did in Power Query.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what we did in Power Query. But now in modeling, because the table structure, they are individual, they stand out. There wasn't a relationship between them. This is what you are doing in modeling. You are creating a relationship between your entities. And beyond that, you also want to use the attribute of the entities to analyze your information at long run. So in modeling, you are now saying, okay, I have a mind to analyze information based on country, state, and city. I want to see my sales. I want to see the total sales for a country. Under the country, I have states. I want to see the sales of each of the states. And under the state, I want to see the sales of each of the cities. Okay, let's bring it to if you look for an example, American election. At the end of the presidential election in America, at the end of it all, you have the result for the president of all the parties. But when you drill down, you will see let's assume after conducting the election, one candidate has 100 million votes, another one has 80 million votes. That's the total votes. Okay? Now, I'm taking two candidates. In case it's more than two candidates, the same thing will apply. But for these two candidates that has 180, this 100 you are looking at same block on top is broken down into the state and the city or county, as it may be. You understand me now? So you want to drill down. Take for an example, if I take some of us are Nigerians, majority of us are Nigerians, that you understand that you have a country, you have a state, you have a a state, you have a local government, you have a ward, and you have a polling unit. This aggregation of these is what gives you the total result of for presidents, for governors. It's going to be from states, local governments, ward, and polling units. So you want to see the grouping of all this. May I create your indulgence? Let's continue with our class. By the time I am demonstrating it, I'll flip back to what I'm explaining here. Just follow what I'm doing gradually. Is that okay by everybody?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now we want to configure our cells. We want to see how we can group information in our cells. In the sales table, the first thing we want to do is you select your cost attributes. Okay? We want to, the moment you publish your analysis to Power BI service, nobody have access to some of the things you have there. You won't have access to the raw information itself, to the tables and co. But you want to prompt yourself information about what you are having there. Take for an example, look at this. Do you see the message that comes up below when I point my mouse to that thing? That's a tooltip. That's mini description of that item. The same thing I want to do here. When I click on cost, come under your general, you see your description here. In this description, put based on standard cost. This cost, I'm saying this cost is based on standard cost. Are you following what I'm doing? So in your description, when you type based on standard cost, just click outside so that you take it. Okay? If I point to this cost now, what do you see there? Hello?
Based on standard cost.
Good. That's a tip to tell you what that feed holds. Good. So that's the first thing we do on sales. The next thing we want to do is select quantity. Quantity. I want my quantity to be display information in thousands. To display information in thousands. So collapse of general, come under your format. Can you see thousand separator here? Okay. So you click on this so that you turn it to yes. Some is going to be like a slider. You slide to the right. Depends on the upgrade that you've done on your Power BI. So I've configured quantity to show my information in thousands. Okay, good. Let's move on. Look at your unit price. Select your unit price below here. Okay. In the property pane inside the formatting, select it to be decimal places. So look at under your formatting, look at your decimal places. So it's asking you to make it a 2 decimal places. So you put your 2 there, okay, and click outside the place. So anytime your unit price will be displayed in 2 decimal places. Now, in the advanced group, now under the advanced, collapse of formats. Under advanced, still on unit price. Okay. Under your summarized by, can you see? By default, it's going to summarize your numerical entities as sum. It's going to add them together for you. It is assuming that you want to, any summary you want to do on number is summation. So that's why it's bringing summation for me. But in my case, in the case of unit price, I don't want summation. I want average price. So it's going to average all the price for me. Okay, good. Any questions so far?
None from my end.
Okay, so let's collapse that 6. Now, we want to do something. You have to be patient here, slicky and a little difficult if you are coming to the system afresh. But, well, I'm here to lead you, to make it easier for you. So, expand your products. Expand your products. Sorry, region. Expand your region. I want to hide some informations. And some of the information that I want to hide is the keys. The key are to form relationship. You don't actually analyze your data or anything on the keys. They are just simply meant to link tables together. Okay? So now that I'm about to use I'm preparing grant so that I can analyze my information properly. So in that wise, now I will start from my region. Look at sales territory key. Click on it. Select sales territory key under your region. We have about 13 items that you want to hide. Okay. Sales territory key is number 1. Hold down your control key on your keyboard. Hold down your control key on your keyboard. Expand your reseller. And the key in your reseller is reseller key. Click on it. Please make sure you don't release your control key. Are you with me? Hello, class. Hello.
Yes,
Yes,
we are
sir.
following.
With you.
Good. Hold down your control key. Now, after the seller, the next thing is sales. So come to your sales. Okay. Now, in your sales, I want to hide employee key. So click on employee key. I want to hide product key. Product key, see your product key. I want to hide reseller. Okay, reseller. That's my reseller key here. Okay. Then after that, sales order number. I want to hide it. Then the next one is a sales territory key. There is sales territory key. Okay. Now, salesperson table. So look at the right-hand side of this your data pane. Don't release your control key, please. Hold it down. There is an arrow here. Drag it down. Then expand your monitor. Please give me 1 minute. I need to. Oh, just hold on. Okay, thank you. Hold out your control key. Expand salesperson. You need to use the vertical scroll on the right side of the pane to help yourself. So salesperson, I want to hide employee ID. I want to hide employee key. I want to hide UPN. Okay. Okay. So UPN. Then leave it like that. The next one is salesperson region. Salesperson region. There are 2 keys to hide there. Let me expand your salesperson region. Only two key here, we're going to hide it because they are simply meant to link. Employee key, sales territory key. So, nothing is hidden here. Then, finally, the target. Expand your target. Click this horizontal one. Then, we want to hide employee ID in the target. Can you see? The moment we select all of them together now, release your hand from your keyboard. So now I've selected every item that I want to hide. Okay? Now, come to your under your property pane. Okay? Can you see it's hidden here? Look at under your property pane, I have it hidden here. You will have something like that too. So click on this is hidden. Can you see now? It has converted it has hide all those keys. Let me go to take note of sales. It has the largest number. Look at employee key, product key, reseller key, sales territory key. Okay, those are items that you selected. Let's go back to my report view. Look at your, let me collapse it. Look at your sales. Can you see all those keys there again? Hello?
No,
Hello,
sir.
class?
No.
Okay. Now, you've hidden it. It means that there are some information you can see on model you will not see on the desktop or even in the report. So these are kind of information that you are seeing will not be part. So we've hidden every required field in the sales or in all the tables. Let's move on.
So just for clarity,
Please go ahead.
so we are doing all this modeling on the model view, right?
Yes, that's why we are
And
doing it.
and then it will be reflecting on the report view.
Yes,
Okay.
it's going to reflect there.
Okay.
And that is why all the key, can you see your sales? There is no product key, no reseller key. All those keys are not there. Even your sales order is not there because I use the sales order to generate the cost. So that's why it's not there. Okay, good. Let's move on. Go select your products. There is standard cost here, this. Can you see it? Then come to your sales, hold down your control key, sales. Then I select cost, this. Okay. Standard cost. Oh, sorry. I'm in report view. You will not be able to select in report view. So go back to model view. So let me collapse. Click on it. So I've select standard cost, and sales. Okay. Have you done that? Come to the formatting section. So minimize or generally that you
did
see
not
formatting
follow.
section.
Sorry,
Hello.
I didn't
Okay.
follow through the things you selected. I was still trying to collapse all
Come
the
to
other ones you opened.
come. Okay, no problem. come to your model view here. Click on it. So it will bring all the tables for your that you are trying to model here. Okay. Because you want to format it, the standard cost, and sales. Because we want to do some manipulation on them, we want to change it to 0 decimal places. So come to your property, formatting section. Okay, under formatting section, this one. Okay, and set place for decimal places. Look at your decimal places, change it to 0. This one. Then click outside.
What?
So you are saying,
Sir,
okay.
please, what and what did you select to do what you're doing now?
Standard
Standard cost. Oh, that's under product.
Yes, standard cost under product.
Okay.
Then you hold down your control key, you expand your sales, you pick your sales and costs. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. Okay.
You select cost, standard cost, and sales. But before you select them, you select one, then hold down your control key and pick the remaining one.
Okay, I
And
can't
change the
find
format to
cost
0.
actually.
That means you didn't.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I found it.
Okay. Okay. So when you've done that, then that's all we need to do there. That's all. We change your standard cost sales to 0. The standard information there. So let's move on. Any question for me?
Formatting 0.
Okay. So switch to your model view. If you are following what I'm doing over there, go to your report view. Okay. In your data no longer there. And if you look at it very well, there is no salesperson region here. What responsible for it? Can you explain to me?
Yeah, because it was part of the keys that we did earlier.
The key has been hidden, so that's why you are not seeing it here. Okay, if anybody is if because if you put all those keys in hidden, so it's not going to show you on report view, so that you are not going to design any report with it. And if you look at your tables very well, do you see sales target, sales person region? Do you see it here? Do you see
No.
sales person region? No, because let's see the model view. Look at your sales person region here. Can you see only 2 keys here and the 2 keys are hidden? You understand me now? So that is why that is the impact when you hide your feed for you. Let's move on. Okay. Now we want to create. You now turn up. Sorry. My internet is back, a little fluctuation. 1 second, let me just enter Gent. Hold on, let me enter Gent. Under your sales, sales order dates.